Hey, it's a Scotch Test Dummies. We got Arran port cask finish.
Yes.
Let's test it.
Test it! All right. Wearing the hat. In reference to The Walking Dead, I got my own cowboy hat on. Nothing?
Sorry. Busy.
I know. Got the same email.
It's like text popping up.
I'm not responding.
Need to turn them all off.
Yes, turn them off.
Yeah, not responding, just had to look
responding. You can't reach me.
Walking Dead hat.
Can't reach me wherever you want.
I've quit watching The Walking Dead quite a while back.
I'm a Netflix watcher, so I'm always like a season behind. And I don't care. Cliffhanger? Eh. Now, what do you not like? What's going on?
That just got too...
unrealistic?
No, it's not unrealistic.
Well,
you know.
Yeah. But he just, it wasn't keeping
It'd take too much. Yeah, it'd take too long to explain.
Got it.
It's, you know, we need to focus.
My only deal was that before you pick a fight with somebody, a little bit of foreknowledge would be helpful. That's all I'm saying.
That's about the time it started getting.
Right. And no shame in running. There's a time to run, baby.
I would agree. Yeah.
Sometimes you run.
Fight or flight, either one. Flighting's okay.
Flighting's okay too. That means you're running and you're shooting back while you're getting out.
As long as you're not frozen.
Flighting. You just coined it. I love it. Yeah, don't freeze up like, and you're dead. But if you can flight.
Yep.
You can flighting. Fighting and running, baby. Running and gunning. You're just running the other way. That's nothing wrong. So, this has been sitting, last time I made my notes.
This has been sitting since before we do our Scotch God shout out.
Yes. September 18th of 2016 are my notes.
Wow.
Yeah, way back. So this is a single malt, but this is the port cask finish from Arran.
Yes.
Very, very interesting.
Now,
their catchphrase.
We'll go into that, but let's do our Scotch God shout out.
Pure by nature.
Nice, I like it.
Sorry, Scotch God shout out. You're correct, sir.
Keith Peterson, if you go back to our James MacArthur's independent bottling of the Bunnahabhain 5-year-old. Keith Peterson points out, STDs. I've never had an IB bottling of whiskey.
We got cork failure going on.
Meaning independent bottling. Although while in Scotland last month, our tour guide took us to a store that was dominant in IB bottles. I hear they can be great. I do have the Bunnahabhain 18 that is great, and I also have the Bunna 25-year that is superb. Great review. Thank you, Keith. What happened to the cork?
Well, I don't know. The cork is,
Maybe it was that way to begin with.
I think it was that way,
it's
but
not in the
we're
bottle.
getting, no, it's not. I checked. We're getting a little bit of peel off, though.
Huh.
So you may want to decanter this.
You said your notes were September. Mine are, for some reason, after you. I've got October of 16, October 2nd. But this was my bottle. I should have taken the notes before you.
Maybe you gave it to me in a bundle.
Maybe my date is wrong.
Or possibly mine. But I think I got it right. Because I just jotted it down.
So let's go. Okay, so the Arran port cask finish. Arran did a series.
Look at that. Some of it's hanging up in a bottle. You want to get that out of there?
Arran did a series. I think there's 4 or 5 wine cask finishes that they did. They did a Sauternes. They did a Amarone, which we did in a live stream with
great pronunciation,
Scotchology.
by the way.
I had said Amarone before
we learned it in there.
Scotchology corrected us and said it's Amarone.
I like the way they talk.
There's the port cask finish, the Sauternes, the Amarone, and there's at least 1 or 2 others. I'm not thinking of right now. And the thing was with Arran, they made them all the same price. So, now this one, we had gone to a tasting for the Exceptional series.
Yes.
By Don Sutcliffe. We're sitting at the Scotch and Sirloin here in Wichita where it's at, and we're at the bar ahead of time. It's early. I looked at the drink menu. They had the Arran port cask on there. So I ordered it because I'd been wanting to try it. That led me to buying the bottle so we could review it. So that's how we got here today.
Boom. That is the trail that brought us to where we currently sit.
Now, we've had the Arran 10 and the Arran 14, both impressive.
Yes.
Both well done.
they're doing some good stuff there. I mean, I really like what they're doing. Love the experimentation. And you can just tell, I mean, they're playing for keeps.
Now, and I want to say that the Arran also is non-chill filtered and is natural color as well. Boom, boom, boom. And it doesn't say up front, so someone may need to correct me on that one.
Okay.
But I thought that was where the natural part that's on the bottle came from, was referring to
look over that?
Natural color. And
I can tell you on the nose, I get citrus, spring water, crisp apple. But what I'm getting now is a very nice sweetness as well, which I don't have listed in my notes. But yeah, it's light. This feels like it'd be a good spring dram. The sweetness just layered in here with those fruity notes is delicious.
It does say non-chill filtered. It does not say natural color.
Got it. Yeah. It's got a nice kind of rosiness.
The Arran 10 and the 14 we did, remember also they were very fruity, very sweet. You know, a nice, well-aged Scotch. Which wants me by, we do have the Arran 18 year sitting on the shelf over at Auburn. It's been wanting me to pick it up and try it.
50% ABV.
My nose.
Very nice.
A maltiness. The port notes from the sweet berries. And white grapes. Cotton candy, I can tell you sitting here.
Wow. You're doing good. I like your white grapes on there.
206, by the way. Coin 206.
Yeah, I still got my old 50.
Which you can buy our coins. Go to scotchtestdummies.com. The challenge coin also works as a glass topper.
Topper. Instead of like a ginger top, you got a little coin. I get a dark, rounded fruit. A little bit of earthiness. I'm definitely picking up a little bit of kind of what you said in the nose, which is like a white grape on the flavor. Definitely hints of that, of like that grapeness all the way through. Nice fruity finish. A little bit of dryness, not super astringent, but in the finish I get some dryness.
I've got maltiness, that citrus sweetness of the berries, white grapes, strawberries. It's delicious neat. It was kind of warm there. I did a little bit, just started to go down the wrong pipe, but 50%. It's very good.
Yeah. That earthiness is on the forefront for me.
Now see, I wouldn't say an earthiness.
That on the very front, I get a little bit of what I like to call, when I say earthiness, it's almost like freshly turned rich soil. And I just get a hint of that. And then it gets into the real strong fruity notes.
This is delicious.
It is good.
I don't have anything, I don't have any different in my notes with water that it really changed anything up.
Yeah, let me try. I didn't try any drops of water when I tried this. This is a great, neat sipper, even at that high ABV.
And one thing I do have in my notes also, and I didn't try this side by side, but this has to be a very close runner-up to the Balvenie 21-year Portwood.
Really? Are you calling for a versus?
I'm not calling for a versus.
Look how I slid that in.
But
that sounded like a call.
We'll talk about the price point of this being a port cask finish compared to the Balvenie here in a little bit.
Okay. And the Balvenie only has their port cask finish in 21? Okay. And you're not calling for, just so we're clear, you're not calling for...
No, I'm not calling for a versus.
Not calling for a versus. I think a versus would be good there. I think we could just grab bottles down and say versus, versus. And
well, I guess maybe not a versus, but maybe I get, okay, a versus, but let's throw in the Tomatin 14 port cask finish.
A port versus.
Yeah.
Love the way you're talking now.
Yeah.
See, before you were giving me friction. Now you're adding in. That's the reverse of friction. You're doing addition.
Yes.
Before you were like,
yeah.
Oh,
Every time we do a show, you bring up a versus.
That's a great versus.
Every show. That is.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's sunk in and you're like, hold on.
Not just the Portwood versus this. The port versus port versus port.
That's a three-way battle.
Let's do it.
I want to like throw it down now like a bottle of milk in a funny video.
And I probably have enough left of my 21-year Portwood to do that with.
And the 14 sitting right over there from Tomatin. What? That's good. You're speaking my language now. For a second there, you were speaking something I didn't understand. Now, I understand.
Okay, a drop or two of water helps this.
Excited.
I mean, as far as the alcohol bite, 50% was pretty warm. That's gone now, and I've added 2 drops of water. I've got to be around 45%, maybe. Delicious. All the same notes are still there and nice. And I'm even saying like a sugar sweetness. Those citrus notes are still there. The berries, that port finishing, light oak.
Yeah. This is your wheelhouse.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is what led me, once I had the one drink at the Scotch and Sirloin, got to get a bottle. There it is.
All right. Now, well, we'll get to is it worth it, because I'm real curious on the price point here. Score. 88 for me. While you're writing yours out. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
92.
Yeah. I knew this was your wheelhouse all the way around.
Yeah.
The high ABV really brings this in well for me. I feel like a lot of times when I have something that's... I like port finish, first of all. The Tomatin 14 is one of my favorite. But it comes in well, and it comes in with that extra little kick of little sassiness. It's got a little sassy in it because of the strength of the ABV. That brings her in nicely for me, very nicely.
Now, what was our notes, do you remember, from the Amarone finish? I know it was really sweet as well and more of a candied... I don't want to say cotton candy. What was the bubble gum, wasn't it?
I think we had a bubble gum. I think I had a bazooka.
Yes.
Bubble gum, or maybe not bazooka. Maybe it might have been the bazooka. It was either the bazooka or those little twisted up rainbow colored.
And it was very well done as well for one of the other port cask finish. This one, I would pick over it just because I think I like the port. I like the port better. Port and Oloroso Sherry are 2 of my favorite finishes.
Yeah, I knew this was your baby. I knew it. So we've scored it. Price.
$70.
Yes, definitely. Is it worth it? Yes, yes. Delicious. I like the ABV being so high, yet this feeling like a good spring Scotch. Brings a special gift to it. A special niceness, and I really do like these port cask finishes. I really, really do.
Yes, that's what I say. Oloroso, you take something, you Oloroso Sherry, maybe even Pedro Jimenez.
Say that again. I like the way you say
Pedro Jimenez.
The Jimenez is really, I really love the Jimenez.
Yeah, I mean it's. Now I'm going to hazard a guess. I think this is a notch above the Tomatin 14, but we'll see. We'll do that 3-way.
Once again, love the way. Oh,
that menage.
A menage.
And now, is there any? I can't think of any other ports that we have.
All right, somebody's going to throw it in the comments.
I'm sure you will.
That we have is the key.
Yeah.
So a good menage. First of all, that's in the title.
Let's do it.
It's a menage a portois. A menage a portois.
2 shout-outs, Patreon shout-outs. And again, we apologize. We fell behind in getting these done, and our rye shootout really
we fought the rye. The rye won.
But Don Nishida. Don Nishida!
Donnie! Nishida!
And Don, you are huge on Instagram.
Huge. Big.
Sending out pictures of your coin. A lot of different restaurants and whiskeys and stuff. So keep that up.
Please.
Appreciate it. Please. And then Johnny Hawkins.
Johnny Hawkins. Sounds like an old French trapper.
Come on down, Johnny Hawkins.
Woo! The price is right, Johnny.
That's right.
Love it. Thank you for backing us on Patreon. Help us, help you.
That's right. Patreon is really supporting us. It's really helping us out.
It is.
We're buying extra equipment with it.
Yep.
We're bought a bottle or two with it.
We've improved our sound for our live shows. We've improved our video for our live shows.
And we're also setting some aside for a trip to Scotland.
Right.
So.
Yes. Man, do we want to get out to Scotland in 2018.
Yes.
So, lovely.
We mentioned our coins and our glasses. Go to scotchtestdummies.com on our shop. So our coins work wonderful as a Glencairn topper. Capture that nose in there. Come right off, and Bart's favorite word, boom.
Boom or bam. And it just slides in your pocket. So you're at the bar. You've just ordered a nice dram. They give you a Glencairn. Sometimes that's the problem. Places don't have a Glencairn. These only fit on the smaller fluted glasses. Boom, you throw it on there. Talking piece. Someone's like, what is that? What do you got there? Got me a Scotch test dummy coin.
That's right. Take your pictures of it. We've had some
Whiskey Rovers.
Oh
my God!
Our coin has been to the
traveling.
He was just at
Dalwhinnie
Distillery.
And he said he's headed to Talisker. Yeah, and he put it on his BMW. I'm assuming it's his BMW. Maybe he just photoshopped.
Maybe somebody in the parking lot.
Yeah, he's like, put it on the BMW. No, I'm sure it's his. I'm sure it's his. He put it on there, and it made it. I told him you made the dummies look. What did I say? Elegant? I think I said elegant.
Now, also, let me point out, anybody, if you've if you've bought a coin or a glass from us, and you're on Twitter or Instagram, send us a message and let us know, and I'll follow you on either one.
Yeah.
And so I try to do that, but we've had a lot come in, and if I've seen you or if you include us in a tweet, boom, instant follow. So
I know we got our Scotch God shout out. It might be kind of cool if at the end every once in a while we just threw a photo in that we got from somebody. I'm not sure we can get her done all the time, and we don't get tons of them. But what if
that does remind me? I have one of those. I had some photos. We'll have to find them for the next show.
That would be cool
for our Wednesday show.
That would be neat.
I had some
photos of folks, because I don't know, in my mind,
Mark on Twitter had some photos. I said, really? Oh, he was at I think it was a Jim Beam distiller, or the Jim Beam distiller, if I remember right. And he had our coin. He was sitting out with our coin. I said, boom, that's going to get in the show.
I like how the dummies are traveling. I always picture like the Eiffel Tower in the background, and there are the dummies. We're virtually traveling the world, hitting distilleries before we're physically there.
I want our picture on the Death Star before it blew up.
How are you going to do that? Which Death Star?
The first one.
Well, they keep making new ones, and then they got Star Killer Base and blah, blah, doom,
Nope.
Uh-oh. We're going to scotch it, you Scotch gods!
Cilantro.
Dummies.